What's the greatest thing you've ever seen? I'm a pediatric nurse, and nothing prepared me for what happened with Noah. He was brought in at age 7, so weak he could barely lift his head. Terminal brain cancer, they said, 6 months at most. His parents were devastated, but his 15-year-old sister Autumn took it hardest. She stopped going to school, sleeping in the hospital chair next to his bed every night. Their parents tried making her go home, but she'd sneak back in after visiting hours, wearing scrubs she'd bought online to blend in with staff. One night, I caught her reading medical journals at 3 a.m., taking notes in a worn spiral notebook. When I asked what she was doing, she looked up with dark circles under her eyes and said, "There has to be something we missed." Noah's condition kept deteriorating. He lost his ability to walk, then to feed himself. But Autumn never gave up. She learned every medication, every treatment protocol. She could recite his lab values from memory and knew his vital signs better than some of our nurses. Then came the day Noah stopped talking. The doctor said his tumor was growing faster than expected, maybe 2 months left, not 6. Autumn disappeared for 3 days after that news. Her parents filed a missing person report. When she finally showed up, she had a stack of research papers and a flash drive. She marched straight into Noah's oncologist's office. I wasn't supposed to listen, but I heard her explaining about some experimental treatment in Boston. The doctor dismissed her initially, but Autumn wouldn't leave. She'd found 3 similar cases where this treatment worked. She'd contacted the researchers herself. The doctor finally agreed to review the research, probably just to get her to stop. But 2 hours later, he was on the phone with Boston. There was a chance, small but real. Insurance wouldn't cover it. The treatment cost $425,000. Their parents had already mortgaged their house for Noah's other treatments. That's when Autumn sold everything she owned: her laptop, her phone, even her grandmother's antique ring. She started a GoFundMe that went viral after she live-streamed herself shaving her head in solidarity with Noah, but they were still short, way short. Then one morning, I came in to find Autumn sobbing by Noah's bed. Not sad tears. She was laughing, holding up her phone. A tech billionaire had seen her campaign. He was covering the full treatment, plus living expenses in Boston. They flew out the next day. I didn't see them for 6 months. Noah's room sat empty, still decorated with the solar system stickers Autumn had put up. We all assumed the worst when we didn't hear anything. Then last week, I was doing my rounds when I heard running in the hallway. I turned around and there was Noah, running, actually running, with Autumn right behind him. The tumor had shrunk 90%. He was talking again, eating on his own, back to being a normal kid. The best part? He ran straight to the pediatric cancer ward. In his hands was a stack of Hot Wheels cars, his prized collection. "I brought these for the other kids," he said. "Autumn says they need something fun while they're fighting." I watched as he went bed to bed, giving each sick child a car and telling them about his treatment. These kids who hadn't smiled in weeks were suddenly racing cars across their blankets. Parents were crying, nurses were crying. But Autumn? She just stood in the doorway watching, that old spiral notebook still in her hand. Now it was filled with notes about other experimental treatments, other options. I asked her what she planned to do after high school now that Noah was better. She handed me her acceptance letter to Harvard Medical School's early admission program. She'd applied during the months in Boston, submitting her research on Noah's case. Full scholarship.